Life Mastery. I am Sharika Swaby. Today I want to share with you 10 things that I wish I knew when I was in my 20s. Number one, how much I gave up my own power. And I did this whenever I would be a people pleaser. I was one of those persons who did things not because it's what I wanted to do a lot of the times, but because I was doing it to please someone else and not for myself. Don't do that. It's a really, really big error when you do that. You're denying yourself. Now, another one that I did was I would shun happiness. So whenever there was a reason for me to feel joy and feel happy and just laugh and have fun, somewhere in between that, I would cut it off and I would just say, I would just get sad. I don't know what that is. Some kind of unworthiness, I guess, but I refused to feel happiness and joy. That's so bad. But luckily, I know better now. I no longer do that. You shouldn't do it either. Number two, everything that had happened to me was for my good. And everything that will ever happen to me is for my good. No matter how bad the experience may seem, it's designed for my growth and development. It's designed to uncover the authentic me. It's designed to uncover the authentic you. So don't beat up on yourself so much about your mistakes. Don't beat up on yourself so much about your past or whatever. It's designed to uncover the masterpiece that is inside of you. So don't look at those experiences as bad experiences, but as growth experiences. Number three, I have to fail to succeed. Didn't know that. Imagine. I would have tried so many different things and would have failed at almost all of them. And each time that happened, it adds to that jar that I was piling up with unworthiness. So, life after some time started to cave in on me and I felt crushed. And I felt like I was a failure. I just felt like a failure. And had I known that these experiences, these failures are only setting me up for success, because guess what? Each experience that you go through, each time you fail something, you also learn something. And I was learning things and I was moving along with a lot of those things, but I was focused on the things that I wasn't getting, so I wasn't paying attention. But every failure is setting you up for success because you're learning from those experiences. So that's the third thing I wish I had known. Number four, win your mornings. Oh my goodness. I was one of those persons who gets up after the sun. It is very important to win your mornings because when you win your mornings, you set your day up for a win as well. So whether you get up in the morning to structure your day or to exercise, just breathe some fresh air, whatever it is, it's important to win your mornings because you set your day up for a win as well. You set your day up for success. Number five, there is a major difference between being busy and being productive. Something else I didn't know, because I would spend the longest of hours, sometimes a complete day, doing the most mundane tasks such as cleaning the house. Not that cleaning the house is not important, but if I had learned to structure my time and do things the smart way instead of the long, hard way, I would have spent more time doing constructive things and productive things. So don't be busy, be productive. Number six, don't watch the other guy. He's not important, at least not to you. What am I saying? I was always comparing myself to other people, especially to people who were maybe in my age group, and other people were doing this to me too. They would compare me. They would say, look at that person. Why aren't you doing as well as that person? Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? But this is not good for you. If you're doing this, stop now. Teddy Roosevelt says it best. Comparison is the thief of joy. And man, was he right. Because each time I compared myself to someone else, I got sad. And it was piling up in my jar of unworthiness. I would feel sad and I would feel unaccomplished. I would feel like a failure. And I suffered immensely because of this. But comparison is the worst thing that you can do, because you weren't designed to have the same experiences or accomplish the same things that other people are accomplishing. So don't do that. Number 7, I am worthy. Now, worthiness, we tend to think is defined by accomplishments, but understand this. Here's what I learned. I didn't need to be a world-class athlete. I didn't need to be a multi-billionaire. I didn't need to be a fashion model. I was just worthy. I was just worthy because I'm worthy. I was born worthy. There is nothing that I need to do to define my worthiness. I am worthy, and that's all there is to it. So the sooner you know that, I hope you do know it before you reach your 30s, even before you get to 20s. Parents, if you have kids, make sure your kids know that they are worthy and treat them as such. Number 8, very important. I create my own reality. The power of my I ams. I didn't know. So in the Bible, when Moses saw the burning bush and God sent him out to, was it Israel? I don't remember. But God sent him to talk to the Pharaoh. And he said, who should I say that sent me? And God said, tell them that I am sent you. I am. Each time you have to understand that God is in some way or form you. Your God having a physical human experience. And this physical form allows you not to see that so clearly. But you have the power to define your life, so to speak, by the words you use after the words I am. And I was not saying I am very nice things. So I was defining a life for myself that I didn't want, but I didn't know that I was doing this. Because each word that follows your I am is an affirmation, is something you are creating. So I was creating my own life with my I ams, and I didn't know it. And trust me, I didn't know it, and I was saying a lot of bad things about who I was. So your I ams are very, very, very powerful. So choose your words wisely. And know this. Subconsciously, whether you are saying something out of fun or you are being serious, your subconscious mind does not know the difference. So if you call yourself something bad in a jolly good way, it's the same thing. It's just like saying it and believing it. So be mindful of that. Number 9, people can only hurt me with their words if what they say about me is a pain point for me. What does that mean? It means that whenever someone says something to you and it hurts you, you need to take a check. Take a look at what was said and see how it applies. Because if it hurts you, it's only because it's a pain point for you. So let's say, for example, someone said I was ugly. And if I know with my heart of hearts that I am beautiful and amazing, that just rolls off me like raindrops and I don't care. I move on. But if that's something that I believe is going to hurt me, it's going to cause me some pain. So if someone is saying something to you about yourself and it's causing you to feel some kind of way and it's causing you pain, take a look at what's going on the inside, because it applies somewhere in there. Number 10, self-love is the ultimate gift to yourself. I didn't love myself. So as children, our values and our ideas about what life should be is taught by our environment. It's taught by the people around us. It's taught by the activities that are accepted around us. Now, where I grew up, loving yourself was seen as conceited. You needed to fit in to be accepted. And I wanted to be accepted, so I stuffed little me into a corner and suffocated her. That is tragic. It was tragic, and I'm gladly I am now no longer doing that. But if you are doing this, find a way to dig yourself out of that corner that you have stuffed yourself in, because you are dying. I was suffocating. It was like I had wrapped a cord around my very own neck and hang it on a tree, and I was slowly dying because I had made myself so small so I could fit in with other people that I didn't realize so much longer after that I was still doing that, because it becomes a part of who I was. But you have to learn to own you. Show up as you, authentically, not as someone else. So if you're a happy, joyful person, show up as that person. If you're musical, show up as that person. If you're fun-loving, show up as that person. Whoever you are, show up as that person. The people who are meant to be in your life will accept you as you are. And those who do not, forget about them. They are not that important. But always, always show up as your authentic self. You are meant to be you and not someone else. I really hope that you find this video helpful, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Until next time, I am Sharika Swaby, and this has been Life Mastery. Thank you for watching.